So you expected sedate? On the wall, I don't want to look at all. Sometimes we really don't like to look in the mirror, do we? And why? Why does a woman look in the mirror to begin with? She is looking for a problem. That's the only reason you look. I don't know a woman out there who gets up in the morning and jumps in front of the mirror and says, "Ta-da!" We say, "Oh." And if you're looking for a problem, don't you always find one? Whoa, that wasn't there yesterday. What is that? I mean, after 40, there's stuff that doesn't even have a name. Well, I want to change that. I absolutely want to change your mind about the thoughts that run through your head when you look in a mirror. I believe every woman who knows how gorgeous she is to God ought to be able to get up, look in that mirror, and say it like she means it. Ta-da! In fact, I'm going to require that of you tomorrow morning. Now, I'll let you take a shower, get dressed, and put makeup on first. Because even Lizzie would not ask you to do this in the nude, okay? But when you've got it all together, well, honey, it's as good as it's going to get. Now we're going to practice. Because I will not be there tomorrow morning in your home. Oh, but I wish I could be. To see your family's reaction. But right now we're going to practice because I want you to be ready. Now, I love the arm movements, but you could hurt somebody. So I want you to throw them straight up in the air. Are you ready? When you look in the mirror tomorrow, you're going to say what God said the day He made you. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Not bad. You actually look like you might believe that. Ta-da. That's exactly what God said when He finished making you. Ta-da, it is good. I did well. You know, we are the crown of His creation. The last thing God made was women. Don't you think that's incredible? He made Adam and He said, I didn't say oops. I did not say oops. He said it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a woman. And then we so wore him out, he had to take a whole day off. Isn't it wonderful? You're the crown of His creation. You're as good as it gets. Look in the mirror. What you see is not what the rest of us see. Do you know that? You see all kinds of memories and messages. You might also see your mother. Haven't seen a while, and they go, you know what I'm talking about. And what do they say next? You look great. That's a cover-up for wow. So we can't always trust the mirror. We can't always trust the eyes of other people. I do tend to trust those who love me, though. If they really love me anyway, they're able to see past the outside right to the heart. You know, when you first meet someone, really all you notice is the outside part. You remember them as a blonde or a redhead or a brunette, and some of us actually have been all of those, you know, at any given time. Well, some of you may remember when I was on the cover of Today's Woman, I had red hair. Remember that, how red that was? Ooh, baby. But I had just turned 40, and the gray was moving in, and I figured, why be salt and pepper when you could be paprika? But I'm back to having a blondes have more fun kind of lifestyle. It says, enter into the joy of your master. We give him joy all the time. Now that's amazing to me, because I always think, well, I only give God joy when I'm doing good stuff, and when I'm messing up, he's not happy with me. But it's not what it says in the Bible. It's just like you, those of you who have children. How many of you have children? Seemed like a good idea at the time, didn't it? And it was a good idea. Do they give you joy every minute of the day? This is where you say, yes, they do. Are they a challenge? Yeah, but that's the package deal. My children give me so much joy. I love to watch them sleep because they're so still. I love to look at them sleeping, and I go in and remember Matthew, the good child. Matthew is asleep like a good child would sleep, absolutely straight under the covers, just a little where the covers go, and this sweet head on the pillow. And I pray for him, and I pray for his children and his wife-to-be, and it's so precious to lean down and kiss their face. They look so much younger when they're asleep, don't they? It's like the sleep waves away a few years. Oh, there's my little sweet baby boy. Then I go into Lillian's room, and, well, it's kind of hard to find Lillian in there. She's under the covers, and she's burrowed down deep, and she kind of sleeps with a little in the air, and she's, there's all these lumps of things over her bed, and I pick a lump, and I start praying, and I pray for her husband-to-be and her children, and then I want to kiss her too, and I whip back the covers and find out I've been praying 20 minutes for Simba the lion. Oh, adults used to do that when I was a kid. He knew her. And I'd think, what is that eyebrow wiggling stuff? That looks intense. But that same word, to know in a deep and intimate way, is the one that's used in this verse. The Lord knows who are his. Do you know how scary this would be, to be known this well by somebody? Because with your friends, let's be honest, unless you're with them 24 hours a day, day after day after day, you can fake it. You can be so nice. But when people finally really know you, they know the less than nice side too. God knows us completely, which would be so frightening, except for your L word is he loves you. Jesus said, as the Father loved me, I also have loved you. Abide in my love. Some of us need to hear, I love you a lot. Bill and the kids and I went on a family vacation to New England a couple of years ago. Whose idea are these? Is this supposed to be fun? I'm just checking. Pack a family into a rental car in Boston, a town with all one-way streets. Problem is, you get out, you can't get back in. And it didn't take very long in that rental car till the sound of wine was on full tilt boogie. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was so bad. And that was just me, I mean, I'm a woman who could have wine with dinner and breakfast and lunch. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the opposite end of that. Woo, 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 no, no. And the fun was out of this vacation, so it was all down at the All of a sudden, I'm on full tilt wine, and Bill says, have I told you I love you today? Now, nothing will take the spin out of your wine like that one. I'm on full tilt. Have I told you I love you today? Well, no. But thank you. Well, now what was I going to do? All the wind was out of my sails. It was over. And I noticed a very interesting pattern. As that vacation progressed, every time I got ready to have I told you I love you today? 95% of the time I said, no, thank you. About 5% I said, yes, you've told me 3 times. But it really did work. When we got on the plane to come home, I said, so how many times? He said, 135. Some of us just can't hear I love you enough. And do you understand that that's what God says to you all day long from the heavens? Have I told you I love you today? Boy, that calms me down. That helps me cope. And now I know your family will think you're crazy. And you'll have a lot of explaining to do. And you can tell them, cheer up, I'm Zena. And there's a poem that closes this book, too. Mirror, mirror on the wall, have I got news for you? The woman that I really am is more than fits your view. I'm not my hair, my face, my dress. They're just the outside part. Your glassy surface can't reflect the one who rules my heart. Beauty is his name for me. I love to call him friend. My eyes are fixed on him alone. His mercies never end. So mirror, mirror, take a hike. My eyes are focused here on God's own word from A to Z. His truth is crystal clear. Oh, ladies, what a day. What a Savior. Tomorrow morning, fresh from the shower, clothes on your body, makeup on your face, and a smile from ear to ear. I am counting on hearing this ringing throughout the region. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! God bless you. Thank you.